By understanding and applying the various learning theories in practice, I can create more engaging pedagogy and compelling learning experiences for my students. As a career and technical educator, one of the most impactful artifacts in this PLO was artifact number 1, my Cognitive Apprenticeship Learning Theory Synthesis paper. In short, the theory is rooted in apprentice learning a skill from a master in the field, where the teachings from the master eventually wean away. I've been using this theory's 6 steps and scaffolding to wean off my instruction slowly. For example, I would start with a behaviorist model in the initial coaching step and shift to a more constructivist one as I weaned off my direct instruction. One strategy I learned to appreciate more is to leverage the career and technical student organizations better to foster the constructivist approach and articulate what the students have learned and applied in real-world experience. As a result, I have witnessed a significant increase in student investment in the course and an opportunity to use the social constructivist theory. The one thing that I would share with fellow CTE instructors is to work hard to ensure that this student organization is embedded well within the course curriculum. In the Instructional Design course in EdTech 503, this artifact I learned how to ask the right questions to gather accurate data from a needs assessment to understand my learners better. Previously, I would strictly use a pre- and post-test in the curriculum, just on the curriculum. Furthermore, this artifact taught me how to reduce the cognitive load by implementing the behaviorist model in the early sections of the units I teach because the content is challenging software applications before moving on to a constructivist model, where creativity is something that can be embedded into the lesson and for students to construct themselves. I use this strategy now in my graphic design and film production courses, which have proven to be successful. Even as a graphic design teacher, I've never considered making job aids for learners. However, in EdTech 506 Graphic Design for Learning, we used the Gestalt along with other tools like CARP, contrast, alignment, repetition, and proximity, and other aesthetic principles to create lessons or job aids that can complement the lessons and the ways that the learner interpreted the lessons. So after embedding this into all of my job aids, including my websites, I encourage other educators to consider the aesthetics of their curriculum materials as much as their content, especially if it's being shared with students. Moreover, by considering the aesthetics, educators will begin to embed their principles such as multimedia, other principles such as multimedia for learning.